I can always get my teammates open and set them up for success, and I think I've been able to find that through the first 2 days of, that's always something I can rely on.
Basketball isn't just a game for Caitlin Clark. It's a stage. A stage where every dribble, every step-back three, every split-second decision is witnessed by thousands, if not millions. And while she's busy setting up her teammates, delivering jaw-dropping performances, and rewriting the record books, something else is happening. Something much bigger than basketball. Caitlin Clark has become a cultural force. She's no longer just the rising star of the WNBA, she's a phenomenon, a name that carries influence beyond the court. And with influence comes attention, both wanted and unwanted. In the past week, the internet has exploded, not over a game-winning shot, but over a single video. Caitlin, seen laughing and walking with a young man, her rumored boyfriend, has fans across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter in a frenzy. People aren't just talking, they're investigating. Who is he? How long have they known each other? Could this signal a new chapter in her life? Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's navigating life in a fishbowl. And for someone who has carefully guarded her private world, this spotlight is brighter and hotter than ever. Before we dive into the romance, let's remember why Caitlin Clark is a household name. At Iowa, she wasn't just breaking records, she was rewriting the playbook. Her three-point range became legendary, her court vision flawless, her leadership undeniable. Every assist, every steal, every buzzer beater wasn't just a stat, it was a statement. A young athlete blazing a path toward superstardom, leaving an indelible mark with every game. Her rise wasn't quiet. Scouts noticed, fans noticed, media outlets couldn't look away. And yet, Caitlin managed something almost impossible. She drew a line between public life and private sanctuary. On the court, she was fierce, relentless, and commanding. Off the court, she was disciplined, guarded, and intentional. Dating rumors? They surfaced. They faded. She never confirmed, never denied. She protected what little normalcy remained, holding onto fragments of life untouched by the spotlight. Think about it. 21 years old, face plastered across national television, millions of young fans idolizing her, critics scrutinizing every step. And still, she carved out a bubble where she could simply be herself. That kind of discipline, that ability to excel under relentless pressure while maintaining control over her private life, is rare. It's part of what elevates Caitlin Clark beyond athlete to phenomenon, a symbol of talent, resilience, and the power of focus in a world that demands constant exposure. Fast forward to the WNBA, and Caitlin's presence has skyrocketed. Arenas sell out the moment she steps on the court. Her name dominates trending lists. Every social media post she shares ignites a flood of reactions, comments, and speculation. But here's the catch. The brighter the spotlight shines, the harder it becomes to maintain even the smallest semblance of privacy. Fans don't just want to watch her play, they want to know everything. Who she's seen with, which coffee shop she visits, and which restaurants she enjoys. A casual outing becomes viral news. A candid laugh is screenshotted and dissected endlessly. A single Instagram story? It spawns threads, theories, and hours of analysis. And when love enters the picture, the fascination intensifies. Fans transform into detectives, zooming into backgrounds, studying hand placements, decoding emojis, and piecing together timelines like forensic investigators. It's no longer mere curiosity. It's a full-blown public investigation into her personal life. Caitlin Clark has become a living case study in modern fame. The game she dominates on the court now extends to a far more relentless arena, public scrutiny. Every glance, every subtle expression, every interaction is captured, magnified, and circulated. The court might be where she makes her legacy, but off it, every small moment can instantly become a headline, reminding the world that in today's era, being a superstar means never truly stepping out of the spotlight. But there's a twist in this story. Behind the headlines, behind the cameras, and beyond the endless online speculation, a personal story quietly unfolds. One that's intimate, real, and remarkably grounded. His name is Connor McCaffrey, a figure familiar to many Iowa fans and someone who has quietly become one of the most important people in Caitlin's life. Their connection began in Iowa City, a place where both navigated the pressures of being student athletes under constant scrutiny. Caitlin was already ascending into national prominence, becoming the face of women's basketball, while Connor carved his own path, a reliable player, thoughtful teammate, and eventually a coach. What started as friendship evolved gradually, built on mutual respect, shared experiences, and a deep understanding of the unique pressures they faced. It wasn't rushed, staged, or performative. It was deliberate, measured, and real. By April 2023, they made the decision to share their relationship with the world. And just like that, a new chapter began, not on the court, but in the hearts of fans who now witnessed a love story unfold alongside athletic triumphs. Suddenly, Caitlin wasn't just dominating games with step-back threes and court brilliance. She was also showing the world that even in the glare of fame, love could remain authentic, tender, and quietly powerful. Fans weren't just cheering for a superstar, they were rooting for a story of real human connection amidst extraordinary pressures. What makes Caitlin and Connor's story so compelling is its authenticity. This isn't Hollywood glamour, staged photos, or flashy red carpet moments. It's everyday life, raw and unpolished. It's about being present in the small, ordinary moments that carry extraordinary meaning. Take the WNBA All-Star Weekend at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Caitlin walked through the tunnel, fans buzzing and cameras rolling. Connor leaned in for a kiss, but she turned at the last moment, and instead of their lips meeting, he kissed her hair. That single fleeting moment exploded online. Clips circulated everywhere. Fans laughed, smiled, and melted. It wasn't perfect. It was human. It was real. And it resonated because it was the kind of love anyone could recognize, even in the chaos of celebrity. That's the heart of their relationship. Clumsy, tender moments that reveal something deeper than glamour or headlines. A shared joke during a stressful day, a quiet word of encouragement before a big game, simply being there for one another while millions are watching. In a world obsessed with spectacle, Caitlin and Connor remind us that love doesn't have to be extravagant to be powerful. It just has to be real. And in that authenticity, fans see something rare, a connection that endures beyond fame, beyond scrutiny, and beyond the court itself. Their bond isn't just about cute moments. It's a story of real, unwavering support under constant pressure. When Connor took a coaching job at Butler University, Caitlin didn't just attend games. She became visibly invested, cheering passionately from the stands, wearing Butler gear with pride. Cameras captured every reaction. The burst of joy when his team scored, the subtle frustration when a play didn't go right, the intensity in her gaze, the care in her expressions. That same competitive fire she channels on the court was now devoted to someone she loves, showing the world that support can be as powerful as athletic skill. Connor, meanwhile, has been her anchor. Throughout the roller coaster of Caitlin's rookie WNBA season, navigating injuries, media scrutiny, and the relentless demands of fame, he has been a quiet but constant presence. He doesn't seek the spotlight. He steadies it. Every small gesture, every encouraging word, every sideline glance reinforces their partnership. One moment, in particular, captured hearts worldwide. During a game Caitlin couldn't play due to injury, she was seen cradling one of Connor's young relatives. She smiled naturally, immersed in a family moment far removed from stadium lights and cameras. It wasn't orchestrated, it was life unfolding authentically. Fans didn't just see Caitlin Clark, they glimpsed love, warmth, and humanity behind the superstar. It was a reminder that even someone living under such scrutiny can still be deeply connected, genuinely present, and remarkably human. Yet, the pressures of fame are unrelenting. Caitlin's every move is scrutinized. What she wears, who she talks to, which stories she shares, and even the smallest gestures can become viral fodder. Privacy is no longer a simple choice. It's a daily battle. Every Instagram post, every casual interaction, even a fleeting smile caught on camera, is dissected frame by frame. In today's digital age, the public moves faster than any PR team could manage, and rumors spread in seconds, often outpacing the truth. Her rise highlights a new reality for modern athletes. They are no longer just stars on the court. They are personalities, brands, and cultural figures. Every glance can become a meme, every casual outing a headline, and every relationship, particularly romantic ones, can be analyzed by thousands of strangers as if their lives were an open book. It's a world where admiration and obsession collide, and where being authentic is as much a challenge as performing at an elite level. But Caitlin has learned to navigate this world with a rare mix of strategy, resilience, and grace. She shares just enough to remain relatable and human, giving fans a glimpse of her personality and life outside basketball, while fiercely protecting the corners of her world that matter most. It's a delicate balance, a tightrope walk between accessibility and privacy, and she does it with remarkable poise, showing the world that even in the age of relentless attention, control over one's own story is possible. Caitlin Clark is not just a basketball player, she's a cultural milestone. The attention she commands is proof that women's sports have reached a tipping point. She's inspiring a generation of young girls, pushing networks, advertisers, and fans to pay attention, and transforming women's basketball from a niche interest into mainstream conversation. Her influence isn't just numbers, it's narrative. Every headline, every viral clip, every discussion about her life tells a story bigger than basketball. The fascination with her personal life, her romance, and her every move shows that Caitlin has transcended the sport itself. For decades, female athletes fought quietly for recognition, often overlooked despite record-breaking performances. Caitlin's rise proves that women's sports can dominate headlines, inspire culture, and capture the collective imagination in ways previously reserved for men's athletics. And yet, this visibility comes with a price. The very spotlight that empowers her also leaves her exposed. Every smile, every interaction, even private moments meant for friends and family are now analyzed frame by frame. Fame in her world is a double-edged sword. It's an opportunity to inspire millions, and at the same time, a constant challenge to protect the small, sacred corners of her life. To thrive, Caitlin must navigate relentless scrutiny while maintaining the focus and authenticity that made her a superstar. It's a balancing act few could manage, yet she does it with a mix of grace, discipline, and unwavering determination. At the heart of Caitlin Clark's story is balance, balancing the spotlight with privacy, career with relationships, public interest with personal well-being. Every day, she navigates the fine line between global fame and personal space, knowing that one misstep, or even a casual gesture, can become a headline overnight. And yet, she continues to dominate the WNBA with the same intensity and focus that made her a household name, all while nurturing a romance that feels genuine, grounded, and remarkably real despite the constant scrutiny. Connor McCaffrey is not just her partner. He's a stabilizing force, a co-navigator in the storm of fame. In a world where every glance, every social media post, and every casual interaction is dissected, his presence provides a rare sense of normalcy. Their relationship is defined not by grand gestures or viral moments, but by the quiet, everyday acts of love, cheering from the sidelines, shared laughter during family nights, supportive texts in the middle of grueling game days. These small moments speak volumes, showing that love doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. It just has to be real, and that's what makes her story so inspiring. Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking records on the court, she's redefining what it means to be a modern athlete. She's showing the world that it's possible to wield influence, manage fame, and maintain authenticity, all while protecting the parts of life that matter most. In doing so, she sets a standard not only for future athletes, but for anyone striving to live fully under the world's watchful eye. So, what's next for Caitlin Clark? How will she manage the growing pressure of stardom while keeping her personal life intact? Can a love story flourish under the relentless gaze of millions? These questions linger for fans and analysts alike. Every move she makes is examined under a microscope, every post scrutinized, and yet she continues to rise with grace and determination. One thing is certain, Caitlin isn't slowing down. Her talent, her work ethic, and her focus are unmatched. She's building a legacy that will define women's basketball for decades to come. And through it all, her story with Connor is unfolding, genuine, tender, and resilient. Their connection is a reminder that even the brightest stars need grounding, that love doesn't always have to be flashy to be powerful. Fame will continue to test her. Social media will continue to speculate. Headlines will continue to dissect her every move. But Caitlin Clark has proven time and again that she is more than the noise. She is a pioneer, a superstar, and a symbol of what modern female athletes can achieve. Her journey shows the world that excellence and vulnerability can coexist, that it's possible to break records, shatter ceilings, and still be human, still nurture relationships, still protect pieces of yourself that matter most. She's not just playing basketball, she's shaping a narrative, a movement, and a culture that elevates women's sports in ways previously unimaginable. And as fans, all we can do is watch, cheer, and respect the woman who has changed the game, on the court, in the hearts of fans, and beyond. Caitlin Clark's greatness isn't defined by a single game, a viral moment, or even the person she's seen with. It's defined by her influence, the way she's inspired a new generation, the barriers she's shattered, and the culture she's changed forever. Every assist, every shot, every smile, every quiet Instagram post is a piece of a larger story, one of determination, discipline, and authenticity. Caitlin Clark is not just a star in women's basketball. She's a figure of resilience, a beacon of hope, and a living example of what happens when talent meets dedication and courage meets opportunity. Her journey has just begun, and we're all witnessing history in the making.